Before the video begins, if you like what I do and want to support me in a more personal way, consider joining me on Patreon. Members get exclusive perks for just £3 a month. Link in the description. I love Speed Champions. I rediscovered the theme back in mid-2023 when I decided to put LEGO trains on hold. If you've been a subscriber of mine over the past few years, you will know that I have built over 100 car mocks, many of which use sets as a basis. The Speed Champions Honda S2000 from the second Fast and Furious film came out on June 1st, 2025. As I make this video, it will have been 3 months since its release. And I can't find it anywhere. I remember seeing it on release day going into the LEGO store and deciding against getting one. And I sorely regret making that choice. 3 whole months since its release and it's sold out everywhere. Whenever LEGO gets stock deliveries, they're all gone that same day. Even on the few occasions where I was able to phone the LEGO stores and ask whether they had any of these in stock on the day they got their deliveries. But they all sold out immediately. I checked other toy stores that I can physically go to. They don't even have listings for it. The worst part of it all? Guess where they all ended up? Yep, the aftermarket. I had convinced myself in early August that the S2000 was always instantly sold out due to scalpers. And with what I'm seeing, frustratingly, it seems I'm right. Checking Facebook Marketplace and eBay showed people are selling the S2000 set at around double the retail price. These eBay listings you're seeing on screen now are starting with the cheapest options too. The worst part is, people are buying them. This has been on shelves for 3 months. Just 3 months, and it's already selling on the aftermarket at a profit. This sort of thing only ever happens after a set is retired. To see this 3 months into its shelf life is so insane. I've never seen anything like it. I decided to check Bricklink as well. There is currently only one UK seller, and of course he's selling it at double the standard price. I genuinely cannot recall any other time a set was this popular and in demand. However, this got me thinking. Another set I was looking to get was the Botanicals Happy Plants, which was released at the same time as the S2000. This too has been constantly out of stock. It's a similar story, but thankfully it is available at Smith's Toy Store, and I was even able to get one not long ago. To sidetrack just a little bit, amazingly, a few days after initially writing this script, I was finally able to get one. I phoned one of the LEGO stores local to me, and they said they had plenty in stock. 3 is the maximum you can have per customer, so I had 3 put aside and went straight to the store right there and then and got some. I have never had to call the LEGO store before to reserve an item for me in advance. The whole ordeal with the Speed Champions S2000 so far is insane. I also couldn't tell you if it would be cheaper or not to buy all the parts off a seller off Bricklink that has parted this particular set. If you're still trying to get one, with any luck you'll get one before Christmas. Sets have a standard shelf life of around 2 years, so there should be loads of time to still get one. The point of this video is to make people aware of how bad the scalping situation has gotten in the LEGO AFOL scene. I also want to give a shout out to a YouTuber called Lego Man Cam, who has tackled this particular situation in a couple of videos on his channel, and the points he makes are right on the money. Many people have made their frustrations heard, but sadly the only thing we can really do is not buy the aftermarket's listings. We all know how it works when it comes to investing with LEGO. With something that's more in demand and more valuable, obviously the price for it is going to go up on the aftermarket. But at the moment this is still in stores. So if anyone's going to buy this online for more than the retail price, that's going to give scalpers all the justification they need to keep doing what they're doing. About a month or so ago, I remember seeing a leak detail online about 5 new Speed Champion sets coming out on January 1st, 2026. One of them was going to be a Speed Champions version of Lightning McQueen. Now, assuming this leak is to be believed, I have a strong reason to believe that the situation we're seeing with the S2000 is going to happen all over again with this Lightning McQueen set. The Pixar Cars franchise is very popular. It's my favourite movie of all time. I would love to get a hold of this Speed Champions Lightning McQueen set, but something tells me if I'm not there on day one, I'm probably not going to get one for another couple of months afterwards. There is no doubt in my mind that if that set does release, it is absolutely going to be swept up by scalpers and put straight on the aftermarket. This whole problem with the Speed Champions S2000 is proof that people will go about doing this whole thing all over again. And to drive this point home even further, does anybody have a Wolf Knight from the CMF series a couple of months ago? How much did you pay for that? This is LEGO in 2025, and it sucks. I know that LEGO did so much to cater to the adult market, but this is just ridiculous.